Set to go now on a beautiful sunny afternoon. And off we go from Tampa. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Throwing on the first play from scrimmage, here's Burrow. Man open, that's Jamar Chase complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. From up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another 1st and 10. From the gun, a give to Brown. And some good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. They go right back to the ground here, and Brown. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves them with a 2nd and 3. The tight end in motion right. Right back to Brown. And he only manages a couple here down to about the 38-yard line. Could be 4-down territory even if they don't get this, but they need just a few inches here on 3rd. And Burrow going to be hit and taken down. They got him. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. They'll try and throw for it with Burrow. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. From the red zone now, here's Burrow 1st down. He's going to have the hook up here to Chase. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. 1st and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. On 1st and 10, here's Brown. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. 2nd and goal from the 1. Brown is in. Touchdown, Bengals. And that caps off what was really a balanced opening drive for them, Charles. They work in the rushing game and the aerial attack, and they end it with a touchdown.
Strong in so many ways, wasn't it, partner? Their ability to throw it and run it and accomplish their goal, they've got to like the way that they started this ball game.
And he will get in to make it 8-0. So after the made field goal, here's McPherson to send this one away. And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line. Now Mayfield and the Bucs come up on 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. And now the Bengal defense here calling a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter. The Buccaneers in good field position here to start out 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Mayfield now. Flush to his right. And that's caught inside the 35. A big play that time for Tampa Bay. 41 yards.
I guess we got a good idea about what the game plan is for attacking this secondary. No beating around the bush with this crew. His first throw of the game is a deep shot, and it connects. That's a tendency breaker right there because normally you build up to the big shot, but not in this case. Well, that was his first target of the game, and it's going to take at least one more target to get him on the board. Took a nice substantial hit to jar that catch loose from him. Incomplete pass.
Now a 2nd and 10. Throwing, Mayfield. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football, and the Bengals grab it. Look at the big man rumble. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. And how about the big boys showing off the wheels?
Let's face it, anybody who watches a game, even if it goes against your team, when there's a big man with the football, everyone locks in.
All eyes.
Everyone locks in, and the rumbling, you can feel it all the way to the upper reaches of the stands.
They will throw on 1st down with Burrow. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. Andre Yoshibas from 17 yards out. And the Bengals are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Evan McPherson for the extra point. It's up and good, 15-0 here in the first quarter. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he returns this to the 22. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They're down 15-0 here already, needing to jumpstart this offense. 1st and 10. Mayfield's throw taken in by Palmer. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. A first carry for Rachaad White. And able to get this one all the way up to about the 46-yard line. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. 15-0 our score. It's the NFL on EA Sports. Mayfield off the play fake. He'll buy some time right. Pressure comes and down goes Baker Mayfield. Now 3rd down and 7. Mayfield. Here's a diving catch right side. And they're able to convert on 3rd with a solid gain of 23. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. Here's Mayfield. He'll get this complete to the rookie from Washington. From the 33, here's 2nd down and 8. Evans comes in motion right. Mayfield to throw it. Flushed out right. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Oh, that's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Mayfield with it once more. Throwing left sideline there, but it's incomplete.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8. Now Mayfield. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. There he goes, left side. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 for a Bengals TD.
Running through his mind all day, I'm tired. I'm the boss now, do higher. Hang the phone up, I'm so wired. Couldn't sleep, my floor's too higher. I got keys, that girl's on fire. Who's the boss? I got 5 on me, like what's the cost? I'm at 5 hotel in a suite, I'm lost in white. Get down sheets, I got stripes on my cheeks. Hermes fur on my feet, I'm a lead. Pound my friends in a big black truck. I'm Vanessa, I like salsa. I'm a dancer. You pay fees for my big show. Any visa for my leisure. Bliss. I don't do arguments in my relationships. I'm lit. You don't want me standing on this and say something. I'm rich. It don't make no sense how I make this. I'm lit. I don't do two-face unless the face card on my wrist. She get away. She get away. Take my keys, I'm not going home. Please stop blowing up my celly phone. Take my keys, I'm not going home. Please stop blowing up my celly phone. She ate away. She ate away. She ate away. I ain't giving nothing back, and I'm gone so far, I ain't coming back. I ain't giving nothing back, and I'm gone so far, I ain't coming back. I ain't giving nothing back, and I'm gone so far, I ain't coming back. I ain't giving nothing back, and I'm gone so far, I ain't coming back.
The NFL on EA Sports brings us to the banks of the Ohio River and Paycor Stadium in Cincinnati. Set to go, Younghoe Koo ready to do the honors. And we are underway from Cincinnati. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And running with power here. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. Here's Burrow to throw right away. Escaping the pressure right. Got a man open. It's Chase. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and that's going to bring up second down.
11 Thomas.
They go play action with Burrow.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Troy Anderson.
Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy. It's not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one and let him know he'll be back the very next series.
Now they'll audible to something else. A first carry for Tyler Algier.
And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much, as he's down to the 48.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 9. First carry of the game now for the Texas superstar, Bijan Robinson.
They follow up the first down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted.
And now off to the races down the right side. And he will bring it back. It's a pick-6 for a Bengals TD.
Well, what a response by that defensive unit, Charles, because they just saw their offense throw the interception. They come out there, not only get an interception of their own, but they take it back for the touchdown.
I won't sing it because no one wants to hear that, but perhaps an early case of anything you can do, I can do better between these defenses. A lot of people came and expect the offense to light this game up, and so far, the defenses are stealing the show.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick-6, and now the kick is away.
And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick-6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick-6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Here's Penix.
Steps away to his left.
And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
A couple of quick incompletions, and now they're just one more away from getting off the field. They've got options now. Could they dial up a blitz here or just drop everyone into coverage to crowd the throwing lanes?
Penix on 3rd down.
Buying time to his left. And now another one thrown incomplete.
Well, they've moved the ball okay here in these first 2 drives, but this one's going to, again, amount to nothing. They've got to start dialing up some plays that allow them to finish drives with points.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th.
They'll go for it. Here's Penix.
He's got a man complete.
He's going to have the first down and more than that.
Touchdown, Falcons.
Drake London.
75 yards.
And the Falcons' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points.
They'll let Robinson try and run. And he'll get in to tie this game at 8. Well, it's definitely early enough here. They didn't need to go for 2. They didn't have to go for 2, but hey, they did. We're all tied at 8.
Is this one of those anything you can do, I can match?
Yeah.
Because that's exactly what we got on that one. Neither one of these teams wants to give any ground, do they?
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And good coverage defensively. They wouldn't let him get ahead of steam going, and he'll be brought down at the 15. The Bengals drive about to get going. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Here's Brown on second down. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. They need two. Here's third down. They'll run on third down with Brown. There he goes, right side. He's on his way. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Chase Brown, 77 yards. And the Bengals have taken the lead. Zach Taylor's made the decision. They'll go for two here. And Burrow's going to look to throw for it. Eluding the pressure right. And this will be caught. They get the two, and they double them up now at 16-8. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
On 1st and 10, it's Algier. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Operating from the gun, Penix. Being chased out left. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
I tell you what, that's a veteran play from a guy in his first season in the NFL. A lot of rookies will try and force something there. He thought better of it, and that was the right decision.
On 3rd down, Penix from the gun. And that is incomplete.
1 first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
This offense converted once already in this first quarter. They're going to try it again here on 4th down. On the bootleg, it's Penix. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Daxton Hill picks it off, and the Bengals are going to get it back here just past the 35. Second interception for him now here in this first half, and you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on it, his teammates going to check on it, because when you haven't done it before, it's not something that's part of you. You got to see how you're going to react. Let's see how he bounces back.
Yeah, because 2 interceptions for him in college and a half. I mean, that just didn't happen. Oh, that'll be incomplete. Oh, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
And that's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties. And he's able to knock that one away.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. shotgun handoff to Brown here. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 97 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start.
Well, they're making a real first-quarter statement with a run game, no doubt.
For those who remember old-school football, running it, establishing things, seeing backs find holes, get through them, they've got to like what they're seeing from this unit so far. Right now, they've decided to, as you've said, establish the run game, and they've been successful doing it.
Ready for the second quarter from Cincinnati. It's the Bengals with the football here, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. That's caught by his big tight end, Mike Gesicki. 2nd and a couple. Here's Burrow. That's complete. Once again, it's Gesicki. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Now it's Burrow. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Troy Anderson. And the Falcons are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. Now a handoff to start it out. Robinson. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Yeah, another negative play in an early down situation. This one to start the drive. You're putting a lot of pressure on your quarterback to bail you out when you're in 2nd and long yardage.
Looking to throw, Penix. Flush to his right. And he wisely will throw that one away.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
The Falcons on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 11. That is caught. Into space at the 45. And down to the 29-yard line. The rookie from Washington putting it right where he needs to. He's got his guys a 1st down. Throwing on 1st down is Penix. Forced out to his left. And he'll just get rid of it.
I would say it'd probably be a good idea for him to reintroduce himself to his receivers at the half because they're definitely on different wavelengths. But I also don't advocate waiting that long. Next series before you get out there. Hey, let's get together, guys. Let's get this thing moving.
Second down and a run by Robinson. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
The passing game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle, and that's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners.
Now Penix. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. They'll run with Robinson. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. The Bengals going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal. To the air, Penix. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Touchdown, Falcons! Drake London with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Falcons have come back to make it a 2-point game. They'll let Robinson try and run. And he'll get into the end zone, and those 2 points are going to tie the game. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And 2 interceptions already here in this first half. That's got to affect him a little bit, right? He's got to be thinking about it.
He's got to be thinking about it, but most of the good ones, they find a way to put it aside. They're not happy about it by any stretch of the imagination. They find a way to put it aside and continue to play their game.
Can he put it aside? Let's find out.
Meanwhile, Burrow's throw caught by Higgins.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow flushed out right.
Now Burrow loses the football.
And the Falcons grab it. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. That's unfortunate because he had a nice run going, but give credit to the defense. They got a hand in the cookie jar there, CD.
You have to think about vision, finding a place to get down after you know you've gotten all you can out of a run, and obviously ball security is paramount. In today's football, everyone's coming after the rock. You've got to make sure you protect it and protect the yardage you just gained.
Tackled there by Jordan Battle. 2nd and 5. They'll throw with Penix.
Dancing to his left. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass.
And looking to throw, Penix. That's out wide here for Robinson.
And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short. Now the Bengals going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard.
They are going for it. Penix
steps away to his left. And he will have the first down as he gets this to the 47. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
As we both know, there was a lot that went into why they made him their first-round pick this year, and part of it was what they saw in college, his playmaking ability when things break down. As soon as he saw he wasn't getting a lane to throw, he pivoted and found an alternate way to the marker.
He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
Oh, they'll certainly be on the tablets going over that one for sure. Clearly, they were expecting something else out of the defense and couldn't adjust to make that completion happen.
Penix will try again on 2nd and 10.
Buying time to his left. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down.
I'm not quite sure what he thought he saw there, but the reality was certainly a much different picture than what he anticipated. And give credit to the defense. They were down on the flash when he broke out of there, and they forced him out with almost nothing to show for his efforts.
7th play of the drive, forthcoming on 3rd and 8. They'll throw now on the final play.
They'll fire deep, looking for more.
And this one is incomplete. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard.
On the return, Rondale Moore will bring it out. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic, no need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
Now a 2nd and 6.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. being chased out left. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
And in the second half of a tied game, every decision gets magnified. And here, if he forces this ball, it could be intercepted. So that's the prudent play to just airmail it out of bounds.
On third down, Robinson.
Oh, what a move. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
57 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 36. A nice move he had, but can't break away. And he's brought down just inside the 30. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Algier with another carry.
And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go.
Robinson will try to pick it up. And Robinson will not get there. Great defense at the point of attack, going to stop him short of the first. They were ahead of schedule after the gain of 7 on first down, but the defense does not budge on 2nd and 3rd. So they'll say no to the 46-yard field goal try. They're going to go for it. They'll look to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Falcons go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the Bengals will get the football back. The Bengals drive about to get going. Now Burrow on first down. Throw left side complete to Chase. And he will cover up as he's touched down after a short gain. On 2nd down, here's Burrow. It's complete to Brown, right side. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First down, here's Burrow. He will find his man Chase complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. Throwing again, it's Burrow. Oh, great grab by Chase. Touchdown, Bengals. Jamar Chase, 32 yards. And the Bengals have broken our tie as they take the lead. Burrow and the Bengals offense staying put. They'll go for 2 here. They're going to try and run. And they are 3 for 3 on 2-point conversions as he is into the end zone for the score. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on 4th down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't even want to get to a 4th down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit of determination and a dash of anger.
All right, help me out here a little bit, partner, because what I'm seeing is a passing game that's just struggled to complete anything. No rhythm, no timing. Seems like every pass is also contested well, so give some credit to the defense.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked off by Mike Hilton. And the Bengals will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line. Burrow going to lead up the Bengals here, 1st and 10 at the 45. On play action, they'll throw. Open man is Chase, complete.
And he is out of bounds inside the 35. A good pickup there, 21 yards. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
12.
From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. Escaping the pressure right. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Here we go.
Here's 2nd and 10.
11.
Burrow will throw. He'll get this to his tight end, Gesicki. And that's going to be good for another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 23. Burrow looking to pass. And this is caught. It's Brown. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Again, it's Burrow. Forced out to his left. Oh, no, he lost the football. And the Falcons grab it. And he is going to get this one back to the 20-yard line.
Well, partner, here's where team football gets tested a little bit, because I know the defensive guys were over there chilling on the sidelines, and all of a sudden, they heard the sudden change call because that fumble puts them right back on the field, and they've got to go out and finish the game now themselves.
Absolutely. Nursing that slim lead here in the 4th, a costly turnover. Well, here's a good way to kick off a drive, complete over the middle. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave them with a 2nd and just a few inches left.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game.
Yes.
Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown. Throwing on 2nd down, Penix checks this one down to Robinson. And he's going to be taken down right at the line.
Usually the offense has an answer to anything a defense throws at them, including a safety valve. And that's what they did on that play. They went there, but the defense still made an excellent play and held them to no gain.
There's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That's good for 28 yards.
But when you hit him on the move like that, and he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam, oh, boy, it's going to be tough to get him down.
Yeah, there was a big window. They're lucky they did get him down. They'll give to Algier out of the gun. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Robinson up the middle. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
But that's not an easy play for a defensive end because most of his responsibility has him getting upfield and working, but how about his vision to see where the play was going? Crashed down inside and tackled him for a loss.
He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
Partner, they've got one chance left to keep this one going, and I think for you and me, let's think along with their offensive coordinator now as to think back, cycle through every play of this contest, and remember what's worked and what hasn't. Because right here, he needs the best play of the game in order to keep this one alive.
Gotta avoid the flags defensively. Here's 4th and long.
Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Here we go. This is 4th down. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. And the Bengals have just about sewn up this football game.
Well, you just kind of feel for him right now. 4 interceptions, and you can almost see through his face mask. There's a lot going on in between the ears.
There certainly is, and probably way too much, because now he's probably doubting himself a little bit, wondering what adjustments he has to make. But here's what he needs to do. Get through this game. Go to the press conference, meet it head on, and show your teammates you're ready to shoulder what happened today, and you'll be ready for the next game.
And if he can do that as a rookie, that's a great sign of maturity.
Now it's Burrow. That is intercepted.
And he'll bring this one back to the 29. A critical error there in a tight game of the 4th.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the 4th quarter, turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the 4th quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
On 2nd down, another shot for Robinson.
They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. To the right side, and he's got more complete. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he gets in just in the nick of time, so they get the touchdown they need. Now they need a 2-point conversion to tie it. Listen to this crowd now. Their guys need a stop on this 2-point conversion. They're going to try and run for it. And he will get in. The 2-point conversion is good. And we may be on our way to overtime.
This one, all we could have asked for. All tied, final minute as the kick's away here.
And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
This is 1st and 10. Here's Burrow. Pass complete to Higgins.
Pushes him aside at the 45. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
And partner, in a tie game in the 4th quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars, and he came through with a nice catch right there.
Here's 1st down. Burrow.
And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go.
Well, going to be tough to get 2 plays out of this. This could very well be it. Now Burrow. He's going to have the hook up here to Chase.
Final whistle blows, and we need some extra time here to decide who will be the victor.
60 minutes, just not enough some days to decide who's going to win the game.
So possession in overtime first goes to the Atlanta Falcons, and we are back underway.
offense out there for their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
Back to Robinson now on first down. And he was able to shed one tackle but could not get away from there.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
On the counter, this is Robinson.
There he goes, left side.
Now inside the 25.
And they will finally get to him down at the Bengals' 17-yard line.
123 yards rushing for him now as his sensational afternoon continues. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Give downs here from the shotgun.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Different story this time around. We had that huge gain followed by a sizable loss here.
Well, they've had success on the ground on this drive, and that makes a defense more likely to overcommit to stop the run as they did on that play. But keep in mind, it makes them susceptible to play-action passes as well.
Now a first throw here in overtime. Eluding the pressure right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
There's a quarterback who's learned his lesson. He's thrown a few interceptions so far. That time he said, I'm making sure nobody catches this one.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Here's Penix.
Flush to his right. Oh, and it's intercepted. Oh, they try a lateral on the return, and now the ball's loose. I'll call it luck or skill, whatever the case is. They're feeling good about just keeping the football there.
Yeah, the biggest thing that they're calling it now, our ball. I mean, they don't care if it was luck or skill. Boy, the panic that jumps up in your chest when that ball's on the ground, whether you get it or your teammate gets it, just as long as you maintain possession, that's all you're looking for.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson.
And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, and that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
They've had some success here in overtime on this opening drive running the football. Right back to that well.
And why not? When you have that kind of success, make them stop you. And until they do, keep going back to that well you just spoke about. I think there's more water there and available to them.
3rd and goal at the 4-yard line.
Hammering for the goal line. He loses the football. And the Bengals grab it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And my, how the tables have turned. They had a chance inside the red zone, punch that thing in and end it. Now we're going the other way.
And it's real easy to just look at them and say, boy, what an error, what a mistake you made. But how about the defense coming up huge? Let's give them a little bit of credit, keeping their team in the game, because if they score a touchdown there, it's game over.
They keep it on the ground. Again, it's Brown. And they'll get him down up past the 15, just shy of the 20.
Seemed like a couple sets of eyes were on the quarterback, so he decided, hey, I'm going to hand this off. Got a good gain out of it.
And you know you need good blocking up front in order to gain yardage, but every one of these RPOs, if you do it right and they look the same, whether it's handed off inside or the quarterback keeps it, that allows you to fool the defense so often. And in this case, fooled him with the inside run.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down.
They went with the nickel look defensively, so they had 5 defensive backs in there. Didn't help them stop the run.
Yeah, I love that. The nickel look, 5 cents, 5 DBs. But what also happens then, You take a big body off the field in order to insert that guy. So you're taking a big off for a little. And oftentimes you can run the football effectively against that defense.
2 yards to go, second down. From the gun, a give to Brown. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50. One overtime. How about two? We need another. We're still even. We'll switch sides and have that second overtime in just a moment. A yard, all they need, but it's third down. Third down, here's Brown. And now off to the races, down the right side. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. He goes in even 50 yards on the touchdown run. But, Charles, a very simple mission anytime that you play on your home turf, and that is to defend your home turf. And today, that mission was accomplished.
Look, every offseason, every preseason, the head coach goes in front.
I took the bodies up out of my closet, I buried them deep and they still in the way. I know some got baptized, guys, they can't put the drilling away. Had to part ways with the sad vibe back.